So, you did it. You've earned your master's degree in Ontario. That's a massive achievement. But now the big question is probably on your mind. How do you turn that hard-earned degree into Canadian permanent residency? Well, we're going to dive deep into one of the best pathways to do just that, the Ontario Master's Graduate Stream. And we're going to uncover the critical details you absolutely need to know. Right, so you're holding that degree, and it is completely normal to be thinking, okay, what's next? The journey from being a graduate to becoming a permanent resident can feel, well, a little overwhelming. In this explainer, we're going to map out that path for you so you can stop wondering and start moving forward with real confidence. All right, let's get right into it. The main route we're talking about is part of the Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program. You might know it as the OINP. It's a specific program called the Master's Graduate Stream, and it's pretty much tailor-made for recent grads just like you. First things first, let's talk eligibility, and it all starts with where you studied. Your master's degree has to be from one of these 21 specific universities in Ontario. Go ahead, take a quick look for your school on this list. If you see it there, fantastic. That is the very first box you need to check off. Now here is what makes this program a real game changer. Check this out. Unlike so many other immigration pathways, you do not need a job offer to apply. Honestly, this is a huge deal. For recent graduates, it just removes one of the biggest and most stressful hurdles, letting you apply based on what you've already achieved academically. So, what does this whole process actually look like from start to finish? Let's zoom out for a second and look at the big picture. We can break the entire journey down into 5 main stages. Okay, this chart basically maps it all out for you. Everything kicks off with step 1, registering what's called an expression of interest, or an EOI. You can think of this as just putting your name in the hat. Now, if your EOI score is high enough, you get an invitation to apply. That's step 2. From there, you submit your full application, hopefully get that provincial nomination, and then finally, you apply to the federal government for your permanent residency. We're about to dig into the most important bits of this process. Okay, so meeting the basic rules is one thing, but to actually have a successful application, you need to understand the little details that so many people miss. Let's walk through 6 key factors that can honestly make or break your application. Let's kick things off with your location, because this one catches a lot of people by surprise. You can actually apply whether you're living in Ontario right now on a valid permit, or even if you've left and are living outside of Canada. But, and this is a big but, here's the one strict rule. You cannot apply if you're living in any other Canadian province. So if you move to BC or Alberta after graduation, this stream unfortunately isn't an option for you. Next up is a rule that often trips people up. You have to prove that you lived in Ontario for at least 1 full year total within the 2 years right before you apply. And notice, I'm stressing the word total. It doesn't have to be 12 consecutive months, but all those days you lived in Ontario have to add up to a full year. This is a really, really firm requirement. So, how does Ontario decide who gets an invitation? It's definitely not first come, first served. It all comes down to your expression of interest score, your EOI score. It's a points game, plain and simple, and getting a high score is absolutely essential if you want to get that invitation. So how do you rack up those points? Well, just look at the difference here. A master's in STEM or health, that gets you 12 points. Arts or humanities, 0 points. Did you study at a campus in Northern Ontario? That's 10 points. Studied in Toronto? 0. You can see exactly what Ontario's goals are. They're prioritizing specific skills and trying to encourage people to settle outside of the big city. All right, let's talk about timing because this is so critical. You only have a 2-year window to apply after you finish your degree. And here's the crucial detail. That clock starts ticking from the completion date printed on your diploma, not from the date you get your invitation. Your entire complete application must be submitted before that 2-year window slams shut. And our final key to success is all about money, the settlement funds. You have to prove that you can support yourself financially. Now, most people just assume this means you need to have a whole bunch of cash sitting in a bank account, but there's actually a much more strategic way to meet this requirement. So here's the clever part. Remember how we said a job offer isn't required to be eligible? That's true. But having one can make meeting the settlement funds requirement way easier. For example, say you need to show you have access to $30,000. Well, a job offer with a $25,000 annual salary counts for $25,000. That means you only need to show $5,000 in savings. So finding a job, even though it's not mandatory, is a really smart strategic move. So as you can probably tell by now, this is about so much more than just checking off boxes on a form. A truly successful application means thinking strategically and understanding why these rules are in place to begin with. When it comes right down to it, this is the bottom line. This program is designed to reward applicants who are prepared. Success isn't just about having the right piece of paper from the right university. It's about strategically aligning your entire profile with what Ontario is clearly looking for in its future residents. We know this whole process can seem pretty complex, right? There are a lot of details to keep track of. But by understanding these key strategic points we've talked about, you can really navigate it with a lot more confidence. Your journey to permanent residency is a huge and exciting step. If you're looking for some expert guidance to help turn all these complex rules into a clear, actionable strategy, our team here at Corus Immigration is ready to help. Get in touch with us and we can build your plan together. The real question you should be asking yourself now is, how can I best position my profile to show that I'm exactly the candidate Ontario is hoping to find?
Please like this video and subscribe this channel to get up-to-date information about Canadian immigration. If you need any help in applying for a Canadian visa and want to explore different options, send us email or contact us on the numbers provided in the description. Please feel free to send your question and schedule your online consultation with our experts. Once again, Corus Immigration Services wish you all the best and really hope to see you in Canada soon.